Hello, what's up? What's happening? Welcome back for yet another Throwback Thursday. Today, we got College Hoops 2K8 with your man Greg Oden on the cover, man. One of the biggest busts in NBA history, but he was a fantastic one-and-done college basketball player representing the Ohio State University. Now, I remember him with like bad wrists going into like the Final Four and stuff like that. Then it turned out he had bad knees after he got drafted, which is pretty sad, man. But this game, you know, it had on the back, it features a 2K8 soundtrack. Yes, they always like to hype up their soundtrack with 2K. A lot of black people like hip-hop music and a lot of black people like basketball. But anyways, man, 2K go online and share customized rosters and stuff like that. Now I'm gonna get into that in a second, but first let me set up this gameplay. I'm representing UConn and we are taking on Louisville. They're playing on the second highest difficulty, so this is a fantastic game and challenge me. You know I like to be challenged. Already we're down by 4 until I get a steal right there and we take it coast to coast. Big time play right there with the N1, but I do believe I would miss the free throw. So Louisville are back on offense. Ireland, he's going to get a clear lane to the hoop. He's going to slam that one in with two hands. Now we're going to go baseline. Watch this move right here. No, we're going to kick it out. Hop a three. That's not going to go in, but we get the big rebound by Atkins, and he's going to slam that one home. Now, I believe 34 was actually to beat. I want to say that was him, but of course, you know me. I'm using a computer-generated roster. It's a fake roster, and that gets me back into my point about the 2K share. Go online to share your customized roster, plays, chants, and more. So, that's one of the biggest issues with college sports, and that's why college sports video games no longer exist because of the roster. Now, in my humble opinion, I don't see anything different from what 2K Sports did, from what EA Sports has done, and what ESPN, CBS, and ABC continue to do. And that's sell amateur athletes to you to come and watch their game. They are selling you basketball, they're selling you football, but they are using this amateur athlete to do it. I'll take the Rose Bowl for example. Now, you really don't have to sell the Rose Bowl. People know when it is. It's always on January 1st of the new year. People want to see a good college football matchup because football is the #1 sport in this country. We already know that. However, people have a busy life. So other people who are not the biggest football fans, they might need a reason to watch this game, and they might be NFL fans. And there is a difference between being a football fan and an NFL fan. There is a difference. So the NFL fan that might be on the fence on whether to play Madden, kick it with the family, or watch the Rose Bowl, they might say, well, who's playing? Well, the whole week, even before that, as soon as the matchup comes out, what does ESPN and ABC do? They start hyping up the matchup. Marcus Mariota taking on Jameis Winston. Now, how come ESPN isn't in any fear of getting sued? Well, because everybody wants to be on TV. Everybody wants to be on TV, but not everybody wants to be in a video game. But most people want to be on TV because if you're on TV, that probably means that you're going to get paid. But that's not the case in college sports. These kids don't get paid, but they're still able to use their names to hype up the game. I guarantee you, whenever Ohio State plays this year, they're going to be talking about the quarterback controversy. And the quarterback controversy isn't QB 12 versus QB 16. No, these guys have names. It's Jones versus JT Barrett. Right? Right. You have Elliott, one of the best running backs in the nation, probably the first running back taken in this upcoming draft. ESPN knows that, so they use those guys to sell their games. But nobody's going to sue them. And the reason why nobody's going to sue them is because Elliott, like I said, probably has a great chance of going pro. So he's going to get paid, so he's not worried about ESPN showcasing his talents on Saturday because he knows that one day an NFL team is going to pay him. That's not the issue when it comes to 2K and ESPN in EA Sports. The issue with them is the little guys that don't have the hope of going pro, the little guys that don't have NBA dreams truly in their future. Yes, they might be dreaming about it, but to them, it's really just a dream. Those are the guys that sue. So the question is, could we ever see a college hoops game? Well, probably not, because college hoops, again, if you allow people to customize rosters, then you will be able to have people like a Greg Oden. Let's just flash back 2007, 2006 when he was playing college ball. Let's just say that I wanted to create him. Well, then I create him and bam, he's in the game. Now, people used to think, well, that's not a problem. Well, why can't I do that? Well, you're still using somebody's likeness to portray a video game, which technically is illegal. But again, your major college athletes are not going to sue. You know what I mean? Your major guys that have a prospect of going pro are not going to sue. But if you remember the lawsuit versus EA Sports, it was all players that used to play, that are not in the NBA, not in the NFL. They work at car dealerships and not happy with their lives. Me, I don't see a problem working at a car dealership. Obviously, they do. Obviously, they had dreams of going pro and it didn't happen. So they want to sue to make some money. The crazy thing is, I believe that the lawsuit only allowed them to get like $7,000. Now, I could use $7,000. A lot of people could use $7,000. However, you are not suing a major company to get $7,000. That's basically what happened. And it took away college sports games forever. But there might be hope. And the hope comes from, maybe, just maybe, down the road, these companies will wise up. Because in NBA 2K, my career, you are able to play college basketball. And they have real life college players. Well, not real life college players. They have real life players in college. How were they able to do this? Well, everybody else on the team is a computer generated player. They have a point guard on the team. His name, he had a funky name. I went to UCLA in my career, and his name was pretty weird and stuff like that. So clearly it wasn't a real person. For all I know, the UCLA point guard is white, but this dude was black. And that's my point. You have to get permission from the colleges and this put up a fake roster. Well, how many people going to buy a fake roster? Not too many people unless you're a diehard college football, college basketball fan. But maybe they can do it after the cycle is up. Because when I said that they had real players in the game, if you don't know, in NBA 2K16, in the championship game in college, you played Wisconsin. Wisconsin had Decker on their team, and Wisconsin had Comiskey in their team. How was 2K able to do that and get away with it? Well, 2K already has the rights to Decker and already has the rights to Comiskey because they're in NBA. Comiskey, he plays for the Charlotte Hornets now, and Decker plays for the Houston Rockets. So they already had his rights. They already had their rights. So maybe it's possible. Maybe it's possible. But it couldn't be like College Hoops now. It would have been like College Hoops last year's edition for now, if that makes sense. I don't know if I explained that right, but hopefully you get it. Hopefully you do. But that would be the only way that they can make this possible, is by just cutting out that little man. Cutting out the little man. Telling the little man, that you can't be in the game because we think they're going to sue us eventually. Because again, ESPN knows that Elliott, Fournette, Jones, Barnett would never sue them because they have a chance of going pro. But for the little guys, they might sue. But anyways, that's going to wrap this one up. Hope you guys enjoyed this Throwback Thursday. As always, I enjoy bringing it to you. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. And I'm going to see y'all later. Peace.